Hi everyone, I'm so excited that you made it on my channel. Today I just want to remind you of the dream that you've had. Some of you had the dreams when you were very young, and I don't know how old you are now, and I'm just also here to remind you that age really doesn't matter. What matters is that you have this dream. So I'm here to remind you that you are able to achieve that dream. The dream is given to show you what you're supposed to become. And many times we forget about the dreams because as we go along life, we encounter discouragements or comments or things that deter us from getting to where we need to be, from pursuing the dream that is rightfully ours, given to us by God. If you were given a dream and you know from deep down your heart that that dream was from God, I'm here to remind you that you can actually achieve that dream. So before we delve into this topic today, I just want to ask you to hit the red button to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, so that you don't miss the next video that is coming. There's a winner inside each and every one of us. God created you and me to win, to achieve more than we can even imagine. So I'm here to challenge you to start moving towards that dream that was given to you. It doesn't matter how big it looks, you can achieve it, and that way you can find peace in your heart. The first thing you need to do is to speak your dream to life. Speak it loud to yourself. You don't have to speak it to other people if you don't want to, but you need to speak it to yourself so that you can start believing it. Anything that you speak often about, you tend to become. And I'm not just talking about talk, but I want you to start putting a vision ahead of you concerning that dream. You need a vision board. Whatever you need for you to remind yourself of this dream, you need to do it so that constantly you are reminded that this is the dream that you are going to follow. Vision boards are very good because they help you to see where you want to be. It may not be there yet. You may not be even close to where you need to be. But once you have that vision that shows you where you are going, it encourages you to continue working toward that dream than when you have a blank slate in front of you. So make up a vision board for that dream that you have. If you desire a great family, then you should get a picture of a great family that you actually admire and want to be like, and then start working towards that while working in your own family. If you want to have a great business, look up businesses that are in the field that you're in and start emulating them. Have a vision board for the kind of business that you want to have. You may not have it right now, you may not be there right now, but as you continue looking at that vision, it's going to help you to unfold your dream. The Bible says without a vision, people perish. So when you just have a blank space, that's not going to help you. You need to speak it out, and you need to have a vision board that you look at. That way you'll be focused because you know that there is a dream that needs to be achieved. The second thing you need to do is you need to show up for your dreams. I see a number of people who have great ideas, great dreams, but they never show up on time. How do you expect someone else to stand up for your dream? It's your dream, mind you. It's your baby. You need to stand up for it. You need to be on time. You need to show that you really love this that you are doing, and then start executing that dream. I don't ask you to be perfect, but I want you to show up on a daily basis. As you show up and showing up on time on a daily basis, you start building that dream for yourself. Showing up also entails sometimes you have to fight for that dream. I remember growing up in Africa, the mother hen, whenever it had little chicks, it used to really fight for those chicks. As young people would want to go and steal the chicks and just play around with them, the way that mother hen would come after you was really amazing. It didn't care whether you were human, whether you looked bigger than it, or whether it was just an ego trying to come and fly low and steal its baby. It didn't care. All it cared about was to fight for those babies. So are you willing to fight for your dream? Many times we have these dreams, and when somebody just says something negative, you just give it up. I want you to fight for that dream. If it's really from God, then keep persisting, keep fighting. Be like the mother hen. Fight for what is rightfully yours. Thirdly, you need to really work on excellence. Whatever you do, let it be from your heart. Do little things in excellence towards achieving your own dream. It's better you do nothing at all than do something that you don't put in your very best. So make sure that you are committed to doing your work in the form of excellence, because when you do your very best, it's going to attract other people to notice that you're actually doing something. Don't you just hate it when you go in a place and people are sloppy and they seem not to know what they're doing? Even if they may be good at what they do, but when they don't do any work in excellence, it's actually very discouraging. Personally, I don't like it when I go in a place and people don't show a spirit of excellence at all. So when you decide to do something, or especially when you decide to follow after your own dream, put in your very best. Research and know more about that thing that you're doing. Ask God for help and put in your very best. Show up and put in your very best. You need to stay in your own lane. Everyone needs to be in their own lane. In short, don't compare yourself with other people. Everyone is different, and the dream that your friend, your sister, your brother has is different from yours. So don't run their race. Don't try to entangle yourself in the lane of the other person. I've seen a lot of Olympians, or even people that run, like especially the short races, they have lanes. Everyone has their lane which they have to run in. But when you entangle yourself or try to cross over to the other lane, you're just going to be clipped off, and you end up not reaching the destination or the finishing point on time, because you ended up going in somebody else's lane. So every one of us is called to do something different. And even if people may have the same kind of vision like yours, but the way you execute it is different. So in that way, you need to stay in your own lane. Use your own kind of armor, use your own kind of tactics, use your own type of tools that works for you. Your tools may not be the same tools that your neighbor uses, but you might have the same dream. So stay in your own lane. Do your own thing the same way that you are comfortable doing it, and with your very best ability. Avoid negative self-talk. If you notice, I said self-talk. Many times it's not the people around us that discourage us, but we do discourage ourselves because we think, what can I even do? They didn't even give me a good response. You don't depend on other people, because the people are not the ones that gave you that dream. It's God that gave you the dream. So don't sit there and start sabotaging yourself. Dream big and dare to believe it, and God will give it to you. As long as you are faithful to God, doing what you need to do, you are going to achieve that dream. And always be positive. Speak life over your life. Speak life over your finances. Speak life over your family. Speak life over your businesses, over your workplace, over your employers. Whatever dream that you've ever had, whether it's having a great family, you can achieve that. Whether it's being financially free, you can achieve that. Whether it's being a great man or a great woman of God, you can achieve that. It's up to you to stand up for that dream and start working toward what God called you to become. So don't hinder yourself, and don't let anyone hinder you at all, because you were created to win, and there's a winner inside of you. I'll be talking to you soon, and God bless you.